All right, can you see me? Can you hear me? Boom, boom. Can you see me? Can you hear me? If you can see me, hear me, please hit that like button. Please hit the like button if you can see me and or if you can hear me. Please hit the like button. Before I get started, running this thing down the line. We run this thing down the line. Please let me know if you can hear me. You know what? I can always check that myself. I can hear myself, but I can't see myself. And it's something going on with this capture card that I got here, y'all. And I promise you guys, as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to order me. See me there, right there? That's not the way you guys want to see me right there. I'm about to do it with the magic. Something's going on with my capture card, and I need to switch that up. That's what we are here for right here. So obviously I see myself there, then I see myself there. That'd be a good little switch though. That'd be a good little switch. So again, hit that like button if you can hear and or see me. Both. I see y'all coming in there. Please hit that like button on y'all way in here. Please hit y'all that like button on y'all way in here. Okay, let's talk about it. Georgetown County is run like Hampton County. There you go. Thank you. That's what I needed right there. I needed that vote of confidence to move forward tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Andrews, the podcast. This is the rebroadcast, which is going to be the best broadcast. So I'm going to show you why y'all tune in to Welcome to Andrews, the podcast right now. Excuse me again. My coffee is almost gone, and it is... That little shot of honey at the bottom right there was good though. All right. So y'all, if at sometimes this thing checks out on me, y'all let me know. All right. And if the video checks out on me again, I need to upgrade. I'm in it long enough to where I need to start buying the top gear now. So if you would like to donate, you see it on the screen right there. W2A donations. That is to Welcome to Andrews, the podcast on Cash App. Please, if you find it in your heart. All right. So again, this is the rebroadcast of a topic that popped up on Andrews SC News. Excuse me, man. That coffee didn't go down well right here. Let's see if this is the right one right here. And shout out to Miss Ayana. She put it out there. Yep, this is it. And again, if you can hear me, y'all make sure y'all keep hitting that like button or something. Just to let me know that we on track. Yeah, again, starting the show late. Don't worry about it. Just tell them you was watching Welcome to Andrews, the podcast last night, and excuse you. All right. So here is a contribution by this writer, or I don't know, sounds like a genius or somebody. But his name is Adam Porter. Okay. And Mr. Adams says that Andrews had been approached numerous times about a building for EMS. They refused to repair the one at City Hall. And he said that like he know what he talking about too. They refused to repair the one at City Hall. So the county moved them to the old high school, building, and repaired it without any assistance from the city. So if you want to be mad at your mayor, not Ellis. They were moved for safety concerns between the buildings and the cars being broken into. By the way, the city of Georgetown doesn't have an EMS unit inside the city limits and hasn't for years. And that is from Adam, and that was seconded by Randy Lambert Thompson, who put the hands up, the whole jazz hands. And Adam Porter, City of Andrews. Okay, Adam Porter. I guess the people around you think you smart, but I'm gonna show you how stupid you are, sir. You you really need to do some research on before you jump out the window like that, broski, and start talking about the town. All right, so let me run it down the line a little bit for you, sir. Okay. And I'm going to try to do it in my Hampton County voice because maybe you understand that good because the good old mayor, and she said the good old mayor, like the OLE, like the good old boys. Mayor Frank, don't let me find out you with the good old boys because I will talk about you too, sir. Okay? We're bringing down the good old boy system here in South Carolina. It's happening. So y'all better pay attention. But anyway, back to Mr. This gentleman right here. Sir, you said that. All right, first, I'm not even going to, let me, here are the facts. Here are the facts, sir. Here are the facts. EMS was housed inside of City Hall for 26 years, right? Up until 2018, okay? They were housed there for free, okay? And whoever told you that they moved for safety concerns is an idiot, sir. And you should not listen to them because that does not make any sense. Now, I do agree that the city hall does pose safety concerns for those people who inhabit it, which is probably a good reason to go ahead and fix up, or excuse me, just release the funds from that $41 million. Oh, by the way, part of that was supposed to be used to build more EMS stations throughout the county, but we'll get to that at a later date. Stay focused, Adam. You heard what I said? 26 years for free. That was free cable, free water, and they were housed up there. Now, why did they move? Did they approach the city like Adam said, people, and moved? And they said they moved over there and they fixed it all by themselves and they didn't need any help from the mayor. They didn't get any help from the town of Andrews. Well, sir, that's why the internet is a marvelous thing, sir. So let's back this thing out a little bit. Let's back this thing out. Let's back it out. So what you're looking at now, and if you got the internets, okay, you can go over to qpublic.net, okay, and pull this up for yourself. So you don't think I'm pulling no hocus pocus, no, you know, you ain't got with them Yankees and then learn to read and okay. So what we're looking at here is I'm zoomed in on the town of Andrews, and you can see here on the screen South Maple Avenue, and that's those are the streets surrounding what was the old Andrews High. And you can see here when I click on this property is owned by Georgetown County. So I don't understand. Maybe you could break it down for me because, you know, you might be a little smarter than I am, Adam Porter. But can you explain to me why would the city of, excuse me, I'm sounding like you, so I'm gonna have to get off of this on a little bit. Why would the town of Andrews and Miss Randy Newton and some of you others over there on, and thank you, Andrews SC News, for providing this great content for me. You guys have a you keep it moving. All right. So Adam, stay focused, son. You see this right here? That is the block. That's the Georgetown County's property. That doesn't belong to Andrews. Okay. And this property is 9.5 acres and is valued at $2,831,300. Okay. You heard me? That's what that property right there is valued at. That's the Georgetown County Recreation Department that's located inside of the city of Andrews. Okay. So nobody went to them. Whoever told you that, you probably were told that over a Bud Light, probably down by the river or over a corn pile or something like that, dove field or quail field or something like that. Well, that's not what the public records, public.net. Just go over there, sir, before you open your mail sometimes. Okay, let's stay focused. All right. So now let's scroll in and let's talk about this $300,000 and the stealing and all that, because there's a bunch of thieves in there. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Larry, man. Larry Love. Okay. What you're looking at, okay, I've zoomed in. Don't want to lose anybody. I've zoomed into that building. If you're from Andrews, you know exactly what building I'm talking about. If you went to the old Andrews High, if you didn't go to the old Andrews High, it's the building that sits on the south side of the property, right? It's the old welding building. And so this building, and let me get this a little back there. All right, so this building, we're not talking about the entire building. Only this shaded portion over here is the part where EMS was housed at before they were housed at the town of Andrews for 26 years for free. Okay? The records show that, sir. And whenever you start speaking on these things, yeah, that's what I'm saying about run like Hampton County, because y'all hear John, you know what I mean? Because he got some money and he y'all just know he know what he's talking about. John's an idiot too. Okay, all this is business. These people, it's all paperwork. Adam Porter, FOIA. Freedom of Information Act. Don't be a dummy. All right. So Ellis, who he was protecting, I don't know what's going on there. Not making any assumptions. You know, people, hey man, listen, we in a new era. People doing a lot of different things now, man. You know what I mean? Not saying that at all. But he was a little protective over there. Ellis said that it's going to cost them in the ballpark of 300 grand to repair this part of the roof where they were housed at. Now, I did look into that, and there was an incident that took place in a span of a week where there were incidents happening in there, but let's be honest, the individual who was involved is mentally impaired. And again, it wasn't like this was continually happening the way that Adam and the way that Brandon in his smug way. And Brandon, you need to take some classes, man, in public speaking. You didn't do a good job at all. And since you guys are the number one EMS service in the state of South Carolina, according to your friends who gave you that award, excuse me, not your friends, people who you work for prior to coming to Georgetown County, just a fact. Can you explain how the EMS system works again when there was an accident by this property near this property you're looking at right now, this $2.8 million property that sit in the middle of Andrews, the old Andrews High, right? There was an accident near there, and there is about 15, almost 20 minutes before an ambulance responded. So, yeah, and those people were complaining. Maybe they didn't complain to you because you are like the guy that's over the when the hurricanes come. You know what I mean? And your office handles the, you know what I mean? But you were sent down there yesterday, right? And you didn't want to be there. Okay? we both know this, so let's, you know what I mean. But let's deal with your friends first, okay? Who are so super intelligent. I love them. You make me feel smart, dumb as I am, because I don't even have to. This is easy, man. It's internet. Look, you know what I mean? Like, it's the internet. And again, we can click in that box there, and you can see again, Georgetown. No magic tricks there. No magic tricks there being pulled on you. Not none. What is this? Yeah. So let's talk about it a little bit more, Adam. Let's get you back up here because I need to stay on this. And Andrews SC News. If y'all know better and y'all not saying nothing, that's kind of cowardice, man, to let these people just, you know what I mean? I understand freedom of speech or whatever, but just offer the truth. Offer, you know what I mean? Don't do that, man. Y'all representing Andrews or allegedly. And it's just, that's where you go over there to get the smut. Matter of fact, let me bring these boys here back. Bring these boys here back. 2 flags. Y'all see what it is? Y'all see what it is? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, y'all see what it is? So I can't take that one out because I don't have that top on it no more. Right there, though. Bing, bing, bing. These 2 flags are for the 2 lawyers that have not showed up yet. After all that smack talk on, again, Andrews SC News, you know, it's just Andrews starting to turn into the Andrews tabloid. If this kind of stuff is being posted right here and is not being corrected, news, this is like comedy right here. That's what it is. This looks like a well-written comedy script for a clown. Okay, what do you say? Be mad at the mayor, not Ellis. Ellis. Oh my goodness, Ellis. Let's go, Brandon. Bro, when you're doing like these public speakings, right? And listen, I only went to business school at Columbia Junior College, which I don't even think it exists anymore. So, bro, if you're gonna trash the town, don't start with, you know, we experienced break-ins. And you didn't tell the people about the $50K that y'all spent when y'all moved in the building, which that $50K must have went into somebody's pocket because nobody did no kind of inspection on the roof. And now you saying that it's gonna be so. And I'm glad you said that because you must have a document somewhere that says that you guys, this the county, and there's this that's eligible for FOIA, for freedom. That's because that's a public document. You said that in a public forum that around the ballpark of when Hampton County. I mean, what who does business like that? That's the same kind of business dealings that's got Georgetown County in court right now, delaying the case, by the way. Y'all don't think that they sitting at the county and don't understand that, man, if we get the new building, go ahead and complete it, we can put the everybody in there. And a lot of different things. And he spoke about the one part of it that you got right, that building is not safe. It's not safe for the people that's in there. You were right about that one, homie. And shout out to Ayana for putting them out there like that. Not putting them out there. You ain't told them to say that. I hope you ain't told them to say that. Marianne Altman Jordan said, leave it to the good old mayor. Leave it to the good old mayor, man. Leave it to the good old mayor. And I think the fact that y'all got access to a mayor, because y'all ain't had this before. Y'all don't, Don't. I was there. Trust me. You can't lie to me. Y'all ain't have no kind of access. Like y'all used to see when y'all used to see Mr. Giles and the mayors before them. And I for that pay for the low $560 a month, but please. So come with something else, because the town was approached. That's all lies. That's all hunting club talk, bro. That's all hunting club talk. And that's not true, because not because I said it, but because the documents say it. And by the way, hold on, what's going on here? Make sure I'm still okay. And by the way, there was a kid involved in the accident today. And shout out to my man Mark McCray for the heroic acts, the quick thinking to save that lady on that motorcycle, on that bike. Hold on. I need charging. And it's getting hot under these lights. Is getting pretty hot, but we gonna push on, right? And just in case y'all thought I was like these young folks say, thought I was capping about the price, the value. This is Hampton County type stuff right here that they do. Georgetown County will value the property. Let's move across town over here. All right, let's move across town and let's go to, all right, not that far. Where we at? What's this? East Ashland. That's where we want to be, over at East Main Street. What is this? What is this? Okay. Nope. That's Caledonia. Anyway, I'm not about to just waste time with stuff that it's not even going to matter to these people. You know what I mean? Well, I'm doing it for those who matter. So let's just stick over here. Let's go back to West Andrews and let's go back to the wreck, because they're saying that the town was approached and they didn't even donate, or they didn't even help out with the property. You know how stupid you sound, homie? You know how truly stupid you sound when you say that? Let's move back over. Here we go. And $300,000 for this right here. And then he said, nobody said anything about it, when you can go back all last year from, that's why it's important to show up when you can, if you can, to these meetings. But I promise you, if you can't, I get it. And I'm going to just bring you the information. I'm going to bring you the information from the people, because ain't no answers coming from Georgetown County Council on issues that matter. And then you got folks that live in the Andrews you're intellectually lazy. You're lazy mentally. You won't read. And it gets old talking to people like that. Always got to be brought up on. And then what do you invest your time in? I go through you guys' Facebook page, and you're hyper political, and and I understand you love Trump. I get it. I'm you know what I mean? I'm with you. But every black man ain't Barack Obama, so you don't have to hate him off the gate. Okay, he speaks well, and Mayor Frank, you might need to tone that down, sir. Get a little bit of y'alls and some, you know what I mean? Let's get it down, because she ain't say the good old mayor like OLD. She said the good old, like the Grand Ole Opry, like the good old boys. And I mean, he got it up there like, yeah, boy, I'm the man. You know what I mean? I didn't put one off on the good old mayor. On the good old mayor. Garbage and beyond. So, I mean, and here's why all this started, y'all. Okay, the reason why that started is because you, the citizens of Andrews, started calling the fire chief when we had his picture and his page, and I'm gonna put that back up. So continue to call, because the guy who they sent to talk to us, to talk down from the throne, he wasn't qualified. How are you the ambulance of the year, and when Raymond Newton asked you about the amount of calls, that data, you should have pulled those data points off the top. You should have came to the game with that, okay? Because it only made sense to come to the game with that when all people are asking for is to justify why you made the move you made. And the citizens, y'all don't deserve that because somebody broke into a car and it's a police record of that. Like, this ain't just happening and nobody don't know why this, nobody's keeping a record of nothing. Just like I want to see the record of the estimate that was given, that was sent down from your bosses, since you parroting what your bosses say. There should be a record of that estimate logged somewhere for $300,000. For $300,000, 300 grand, 300 grand for this part of the building. Let's move this down, not this entire structure. Which, why wouldn't the county go ahead and build a training center there? It's an old welding building. Why don't you go ahead and set up a you know what I mean? Let Georgetown County come in and use some of that money that y'all use for these fishing tournaments and all this other craziness, and make a little career center over there. I'm sure you can do it, but that'd probably be $30 million. $300,000. Do you see that? Adam Porter, Randy Lambert Thompson, and this other lady. You guys see that? What else is he saying here? Cars being broken into. Cameras? Again, I dropped out of two-year colleges, so I probably got 3 years on. But cameras? I mean, again, if there was a string of break-ins, you would take some kind of preemptive measure or something. I mean, like to try to preventative measures or something. It just makes sense to me. Don't worry about it. Ellis. Nobody's mad at Ellis. Nobody's mad at Brandon at all. I'm just saying that Brandon is a liar. Okay, Brandon is no Brandon. Nobody's mad at Brandon. As a matter of fact, I'm not mad at you. I appreciate you guys for giving me something to talk about tonight. I am so appreciative of the fact that you give me the opportunity to show in real time the amount of ignorance that is pervasive throughout the county. Oh, let me slow that down. Whoa, you went big there. It's pervasive throughout the county. Boy, who is you talking to? Like I ain't been crawling under the houses today and then adding Oh my goodness. Pervasive is look it up, fool. Got time to keep trying to bring you up to the speed and all this other good stuff like that. This is why all this started right here. Because the fire chief, or excuse me, the city administrator, according to what he said, she wanted somebody to come and talk. Can you please come down and address the ambulance situation? Can you please come down and address the ambulance situation? And they sent Mr. Brandon. And this is what I was talking about earlier today, guys, when I said that the good old boy system is still alive. So you're looking at Mr. Brandon here on the right, and he's being given an award. Okay, he was being congratulated. He was the Employee of the Year, one of the division regional emergency managers assigned to assist coastal counties before, during, and after emergencies. And what kind of emergencies do coastal counties have, people? He is not the fire chief. Whoever that guy is. Brandon has demonstrated the best qualities of an emergency manager during some of the state's most trying times. Brandon is always ready to help his fellow coworkers and each of our county emergency managers whenever needed. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. In the photo is Brandon Ellis, Region 5 Emergency Manager with special recognition as SCEMD Employee of the Year. Now, this person who awarded him this, now Brandon left the SCEMD division to move to Georgetown and do his thing, and Georgetown County is number 1, according to Mr. Brandon. And they were awarded this by the same organization that he works with. Why don't we just help him on up the ladder? You know what I mean? That's just... So, you can't handle the truth. I don't think you don't want the truth. I don't think that's what you're looking for, homie. I don't think you care nothing about that. You are any of those people over there. I think y'all look at that mayor, y'all think Barack Obama, and y'all think that's what MAGA is about. It's about making America great again, guys. Come on. Stop with the propaganda and come with some facts. Okay? So, get the 2 lawyers together and you stew over the ignorance of Mr. Porter. Thank you, Mr. Porter. Tonight's show is sponsored by the ignorance of Adam Porter. And He's on Facebook. Maybe you should delete that, but we've already screenshotted it, obviously, because there it is. But yeah, that all started because, we suggested that Brandon, you know, we're suggesting, and we're meaning us here at Welcome to Andrews, the podcast, we're suggesting that Brandon is not being truthful. We submit to you that there should be an investigation. And I would like to know who made the estimate. How many different companies made a bid on this $300,000 section of a roof to house EMS inside of the town of Andrews? It seems like they wanted to move it out to a part of the county so other people can get insurance benefit for EMS being closer to them. But we're still looking into that. Those drones are flying. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Can you? Can you? Can you? Do 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 do.
Now listen to me, little bitch. I'm gonna ask you some real simple questions, and I want some real simple answers.
Does Andrews own the county's property? Did EMS leave Andrews because Andrews wouldn't fix the city hall? That's the questions that we gotta answer. We gotta ask you, brother.
The bottle of beer.
They moved out because Andrews wouldn't, and they didn't even help them.
You see something? Now you see now. You done fucked up. She brought the bottle of beer.
Andrews did not even support the county of EMS.
Now you see something? Now you see now. You done fucked up. You got that.
Adam, this won't get played, but Adam, you just needed to it'll get played because I'm way like 38 minutes in. And yo, listen, if you haven't yet, make sure you go follow Welcome to Andrews, the podcast on Facebook. Okay, I know you follow me over here, but please go hit that follow button over there so we can get those numbers up over there so we can go a little farther. Now, I know you might not like the messenger. I know he's an arrogant bastard. Okay? Does he think he is? Who does he think he is? I think my name is what you see on the damn screen. That's what I think I am. And I know it frustrates you because you can't, you know what I mean? But Adam, you keep posting, bro, and you'll get a job with Facebook because they just sent me an email and they said that they are starting a clown page. And I think you're going to be that guy over there. You'll be the top guy over there. Okay? Just keep telling us what you think. Okay? Do not at any time, please, do not look for the facts. Please continue to do what you're doing. I don't know how much content I can come up with without you being who you are. Be true to yourself. Be like, in Mufasa, remember who you are. All that good stuff. And you need to do that. Okay? Or you can go over to qpublic.net and then figure out what you're talking about. Come on, y'all. Let's stop with all the negativity, man. I mean, if you want to know the truth, there it is. There it is, dog. Off the foot, CeeLo. Doom, 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 doom. I'm talking about bozo clowns. Like, you better know it. So, you can be mad at me, but you can't be mad at the facts. Or you can. I mean, you can just be mad. That's okay too. That's why I love freedom and I love God. What's the song we used to sing in boot camp? Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. Unless I break the law, then they're gonna lock me up. You see, that's why I keep my butt out of the way so I can stay free and talk junk. And if you don't like my singing, punks jump up together. Oh my goodness, Andrews SC News, man. Y'all becoming a regular. But again, let them post it, man. Let them post it. Let them post it. Because there's always answers if you are wanting them. If you seek, what the Bible say? Knock, and the door shall be opened. Or just put in a FOIA request. So I don't know what to tell y'all. Again, let's get these 2 flags for these 2 lawyers. I'm ready to fight. I got my battle flags. Baby. I'm ready to battle these lawyers. I ain't battling nobody. I'm just ready to report on it. I'm waiting to talk to them. As soon as they name the law firm, I'm going to call. Hey, how are you? My name's Jamal, and I work for this podcast. And he's gonna say, I seen you on Andrews SC News. You were talking about Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Didn't y'all like to say that? Ain't that what y'all like to say?
Bye.
Wasn't that one of y'all favorite things? Just, they had songs and all that. Dude was rapping about it. Let's go, Brandon. You know what I mean?
Hi.
I had to get my sound effect board together. All right, so I said I wasn't going to go this long, but I went this long. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope that you got some information from it. And Brandon Ellis, you are welcome, man. Give me a call, 803-633-5103, or just hit me in the messenger. I know you're over there watching, dude. Don't be a coward. Don't be a C word. A coward. Don't do that. Don't let me talk about you like that, man. Because I know you're not. I see you got employee of the year. Like, dude, I only got employee of the month, and that was at McDonald's or something like that. But so I know you are better than me when it comes to that type of thing. But I would love to talk with you, not in the condescending manner that you did the other night now, because then you have to be like your boy, Everett Carolina. And Raymond Newton asks one good question, and I don't think he intended to ask that question. I think he thought they sent the right guy in there that was going to nail it, right? And so, yeah, they thought and I seen somebody. Y'all go back and watch it when Brandon is talking. The guy that's sitting there, the black gentleman with the glasses on, for some strange reason, he salutes somebody and gives a grin. Now, I can only imagine he's looking at the council members as this is going on. So, sir, don't sit there no more, okay? Because we see you. Yeah, we can see you. Like, we can see you. We saw you. All right. Again, I appreciate y'all. I hope this broadcast came out much better. And thank y'all for hanging in there, rocking with your boy, man. Also, Adam, they spent $50,000 over there to repair that building. Okay. And that was from the county. That's their property. It's not Andrews' responsibility. Andrews does not own that property. They did not move because the mayor made them move. That happened in 2018 before Brandon even came, bro. Get your story together before you jump out the window with this foolishness, man. Get your story together. Okay? Stop being a coward. Why don't you come to town hall and say this stuff right here so that they can, show you the records? Prove me wrong, please. Prove me wrong, sir. Prove what I'm saying is wrong. Prove what you're saying here is facts. See, I can actually show you on a map who owns that property, and we can get down into the metadata on that and find out exactly when they acquired the property and all that other good stuff too. But it takes a lot. You're taking away with your ignorance. It'd be better if you just shut up and not say anything. It takes away because you're distracting and misleading people. You are fake news. At this point right here, you are fake news because nothing you say, you said in this statement on Facebook is worth. I mean, you can't repeat it because it's not facts. Why does this not surprise me? Marianne Altman, what is again? That man is. I know he ain't hiding. I mean, go up there and stop being cowards. Y'all act like y'all act like it's a problem. And then this fool says Georgetown only has one. Who cares what Georgetown got? So if Georgetown don't have one, then where they at? In the Waccamaw Neck, where you don't live? Or maybe you do. I don't know. I ain't got that far. And maybe that's where your condescension comes from. You don't know no better. You come from a world of jerks. Pompous jerks. And maybe that was your ritual to get in and become one of the good old boys. You just get up here and say this right here. Just say they're stealing. Everybody will believe it because they know all blacks steal. To say that and not say, there was a 1 week, because there is a record of it. Again, Adam, it was $50,000 that the county spent of your money, your tax money. So if you think what you're saying benefits you and your family and anybody in your family that's going to need EMS service, then you keep posting it. If you think you posting about the police shortage and this and that makes you more safe, then you have to ask yourself, what is your family doing to contribute? How many people in your family are volunteering to be a police officer? Or do you just want the state to take care of you? I need to come off of this and really look at this stuff. I mean, this affects everybody. Accidents and injuries that don't have no racial preference. Or what we're gonna do to blacks today, and then we're gonna let's get a couple Mexicans. That's not how that works. And these fools are talking as if we live in a perfect world, like that one ambulance is gonna be enough. It's always gonna be, What does that do? 1 or 2 minutes. How many calls do they have? That fool said 1 through 10. Go back and look at the video. He said 1 through 10. That was his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, who cares? Because accidents know better than to happen simultaneously in Andrews. The accidents know to wait their turn and happen, like that, not just randomly, I mean. All right, I'm going for real, y'all. Peace.